Suddenly, Thomas's wheels started puffing, but he couldn't move. Then Thomas blew his whistle. I want to get back to Small, said Thomas. Okay, said Murdoch, we're taking you out. They flew out of the funnel. Landed right outside Henry's forest. Great job, Murdoch, said Topham Hatt. And this time, the next time I'm going in there is when Thomas is back to normal. Murdoch left Henry's forest and came back with an express coach. Gordon let Murdoch borrow it for a day. Murdoch puffed to the Duke and Duchess's house right outside Henry's forest. Come on! But they were already in their car. Hey! Murdoch told his whistle. Ooh, ooh, ooh. Why don't you come with us? The Duke rolled down his window. Okay, said the Duchess. And they got out of their car and boarded the coach. Sir Topham Hatt took the car. They got to Big Thomas. Topham Hatt got out of the car, and the Duke and Duchess got out of the coach. Oh my, said the Duchess. I never knew Thomas was this big, said the Duke. Am I dreaming? Then he pinched himself. Ow, I guess I'm not. Guys, said Murdoch, we have to build another big machine. Another big machine, said the Topham Hatt. What, to make Percy big? You bigger? No, said Murdoch, a big machine, so Thomas can fit through it. And it would be called the small machine, but it would be a big machine, so Thomas could fit inside, so he could get back to small. Good idea, said the Topham Hatt. The first part of the big machine was built. The Duke was busy putting bolts on the first side of the other side. There was a crane that the Topham Hatt was working to put the crates for the small machine to fit. The small machine was almost done. The Duchess climbed up and started screwdriving bolts so they would fit there properly. Now they just had to put in a few more crates. They only needed 2 more crates. Murdoch encouraged them from the other side. Come on, you can do it, said Murdoch. They only needed 1 more crate left, and they would be done. Now the Topham Hatt had to work on the bolts. The Duchess was almost done. And the Duke was on the third. Okay, Thomas, ready to get back small? Indeed I am, said Thomas. Sir Topham Hatt pushed a button, but he accidentally pressed large. Massive explosion rocked the small machine. A cloud of dust appeared. I think you made quite a mistake, said Thomas. Oh my, said Sir Topham Hatt. You're right. We have to fix you again. Sir Topham Hatt accidentally pressed the skinny button instead of the small button. Thomas found himself very, very skinny and very, very small, too. He found himself with a barn car right behind him. Fix me, Sir Topham Hatt, said Thomas. Okay, said Sir Topham Hatt. Finally, he managed to press the right button, the small button. Beep. Whew, finally, said Thomas. Everyone cheered, even Murdoch. Hooray! Thanks, Murdoch, said Thomas. Thanks, Sir Topham Hatt, said Thomas. And thanks to the Duke and Duchesses. You're welcome, said the Duke and Duchess. They got in their cart and drove home. Okay, said Thomas. Now, I want to go back to Miss Shed's. Okay, said the Topham Hatt. Thomas needed a well-deserved rest. Hey, look, it's Thomas, said Percy. Yeah, said Murdoch, and he's all fixed. Looks like it's time for you to go back to your own little shed, Toby, said Edward. It's been nice being in Miss Shed, said Toby. Too bad I couldn't stay here. And Toby puffed away to his own little shed. Whew. We were all so worried, said Percy. What happened to you? How'd you get so big? Well, it's a long story. But how'd you get small, said Percy. Well, that's still a long story, said Thomas. Well, I guess I'll have to find out tonight, said Percy. And they puffed away. Hey, wait for me, said Murdoch. I want to come with you. And Toby came too. They had a wonderful, relaxed evening, talking and having fun. Toby, Murdoch, Percy, and Thomas. The end. Hey, we want to come too, said Charlie and Edward. Don't say it's the end of the story yet. Okay, said Thomas. You can come with us. Charlie and Edward came with them. They talked all evening about how Thomas got back to normal and how he got big. And it was a long story. The real end. The end.